Right.
Yes, thank you. Wonder if we can go and change the lead over, yeah?
Yeah, of course, fella.
Thanks.
Alright, I'll go off for a while in my pocket. It's, I can't work out that telly. I've got that telly in there now.
Yes?
But it's no remote with it.
Okay.
I looked around, but it's boxes. It's got a couple of big boxes with it, but they don't relate to the telly. I'm looking at it, I thought so. And then I think one must be because there must be a power lead with it. It's been a while since she dropped it in, maybe a year and a half ago.
Yep.
Something like that. But she bought one of these. I don't know, I've never seen a telly like it. It's huge. You know, one of these bloody great.
I do, yes.
I've never seen the telly so big in my life. And her house, it's not that big. It's one of these council type houses, you know. So it ain't really not as big as mine, and it makes that look silly. It's huge, big thing.
Yeah.
And she's got these boxes with it, and she went, so this Samsung's no good to me. She went, I thought it was better than your one you got on the wall, maybe you use that. I went, well, I'm alright with that at the moment. I was like, okay, what ad? So that's why I stored it up in there.
Yes.
But I've got a couple of remotes here.
Well, if we can get it powered up, we'll be that much wiser.
That's a Ferguson, that's nothing to do with it. That's the Sony, that's nothing to do with it. But they all come with a remote, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah. The power needs to be on it, and then we can...
Yes, and there isn't a... I think that box came with it, but that's a DVD player.
Yep.
I don't get it.
Sorry.
You don't get it out. I'm getting a bit old, and I'm like obviously losing a bit of with the technology, but
So that old Sky cable would be pulled out, yeah?
Yep.
And what we do is we'd have it come through in this little corner here, yeah?
Yes, marvellous.
Okay then.
Marvellous, that's fantastic.
And if we could get that TV powered up, I'll see if I can get it working before we go.
Oh. She used to be a carer for my mother, where I was looking after my mum's birth. She said she'd never met a man like me. She said, I've never known a man who would look after his mother for 15 years with dementia and never go anywhere and just look after her. I went, that's me. I'll just do it. She gave me life. How can you not look after somebody? I weren't married, I'm divorced. Well, how can you not look after a member of your family who needs you?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Thank you, kind sir.
Do you remember the days of the telewest?
Yeah.
Technology, when that was all, that's back in the 90s when it,
Uh-huh.
because they used to have it in the cabling outside in the road.
Cable TV.
Yeah, the cable TV up here, and then it all seemed to change, and it seems very weird up here now, because you've got the telewest stuff is still out there, then you've got the GPO stuff, then you've got UK Power Networks, who have been up here and got all their cabling in. It comes into me, it goes into Peter, but they're a separate company, aren't they? The Power Networks company.
Yeah.
So I don't know how all this lot all interacts with the government anymore. It seems weird, by the way that it all works. Other than that, the only other two things up here that still seem to be the same in a way is you've still got an electricity board, you've still got a gas board that's here, but the rest of it seems to have really changed like big time. Like so with TV stuff. I mean, I can remember the days of Telly West. They went bang, didn't they? I think sometime in the 2000s.
Richard Branston took them over, I think.
Did he?
Yeah. It's called Virgin there.
So he got it.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to do that? I didn't think you could just take a company over like that, or can you? If you floated your stocks and shares, you can be. I think.
Yeah.
I don't do stocks and shares, but my brother does, and he was always saying if you're floating on the net, then you're open to attack, which means whoever is the largest shareholder. I went, well, I don't get how that works. He went, well, because you're funded by other people who fund you. He works in them markets. I don't. He's a mathematician, I'm not. So I work in a different field to what he works in.
Yes.
So I don't understand that sort of technology. I'm into technology a little bit. As you get older, you lose it a bit. I used to be, because I got into music and all that. So I got into MIDI, musical information digitally interface, and I got into that big time in the 90s. But my brother works more on just a mathematical point of stocks and shares. He's genius. I can't do all this M34 equals something square. He's mad with it. That's how he earns his money.
Yes.
Very, very clever man. Unless you're good at an always crap at that. So I'm alright as long as I've got a calculator. But other than that, I have to sit there and work it out, take my time. I will get there, but it takes a lot of time. He just works it out in his head in seconds. That's what's always fascinated me. And it does that. So it's like with this technology, with how this is moving at the moment with TV, going from satellite to now it being built inside the TV, where it's all a part. Well, it used to be you always got a box, didn't you? And then you've got the thing, but they're not now. It's all integrated into the telly itself.
Yes.
I think that's what she's bought when I broke up with her now nearly a year ago. But I did see the telly.
Yeah.
She took me down to the house to see it. But I've never seen the telly like it. It was as big as I went, what do you want one that big for? And really, the room ain't that massive for it. I'd have to be back about 20 feet, I think, to enjoy watching it.
Bet the football was good on it.
Oh my God, yeah. It was, and I said to her, Blimey, do you really need one that big? I mean, the Netflix, she's got Amazon, pays Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So everything's all up for her. So she went, so that one's too small. But I can't find the power lead for that.
Well, they're common leads, they're called kettle leads.
Oh, I don't, so what, I'll just go to the shop and get one.
You might even have one on your kettle. There's loads of things that take in kettle leads.
Right, okay, fair enough. If that's the case, then I'll sort it.
Maybe you've got an old electrical appliance in the loft or something that's got a kettle lead on it.
I might have. Obviously, if there is a lead for it, then I'll find it. I mean, she gave me all the leads with it.
Yeah.
Well, there ain't no box, so obviously
Uh,
it's like my one there.
Has your kettle got a separate lead on it, or is it built into it?
Oh, I've got one of them it's built in it, isn't it? I haven't got a separate kettle lead, but there's quite a few leads up there. I'll find some.
Yeah, so see if you can find one in the next little while, and we'll see if we can get it working. Thank you.
You just come in if you like, buddy. You ain't got to ring that bell. You can come in more.
Okay. So,
Do you want another coffee at all?
cup of tea would be nice.
Cup of tea this time, yeah?
Yes. I'll only be upstairs for 5 minutes, then we should see it working.
Right. I think, I've got my power lead, I can't really find what it says on there. I think it's the fatter one. You know the fat lead?
Yes.
I'll have to buy one online, Samsung main TV. Why would you give me a bloody telly with a load of bloody leads and not give me the power lead?
This one might fit.
Oh, blimey. Was that one of yours?
It is.
Well, then I'll buy it off you, won't I? I'll buy it off you then.
Hey, it could be a gift.
Oh, I'm not. I'll have a gift off you.
No sugar for me, thanks.
got it on. You got it on.
Up, down, left, right.
Oh,
About,
oh, right, so it's all on the... Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you, Al.
you're more than welcome.
Oh, my God.
TV.
Oh, cheers, sir. Yeah, brilliant. It's a bit more modern than my one down there, which I think is a 2014, 2013. I think I got that one on the wall. But this one, this new thing she bought, I didn't even know they made tellies that big, but it's huge. It's like being in a cinema, you know.
Yes, yes. They was
I thought
advertising 100-inch laser ones with the women's football the other day. Did you see them?
No, I ain't seen them. No, I haven't seen what it's big.
100-inch laser, apparently.
Laser, is that a thing that comes on a box thing? And like,
Not sure, but I see it all on the...
TVs have got off the wall, isn't it?
Yes.
It's gone off the wall compared to the old days of what I remember. I mean, I can go back to the 1960s when it was a proper little box and a thing, you know, and my dad used to sit there farting about with the aerial and God knows what, and all we had was 2 channels. And then I think it was 1969, it's showing me age now. 1969, I think.
Yes.
It was 69 or 68. BBC 2 came along.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, God, we got 3 channels. The BBC had that BBC 2, and then we got colour. And I remember that was an absolute good. Now people love the nostalgic of black and white. Bloody weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can pay for just a black and white licence anymore.
Yeah, you didn't have to. I'll put it on the back behind it, Alan.
Thank you.
Yeah, you didn't have to pay for a TV licence, did you, if it was black and white? That's only been recently, isn't it?
Yeah, it was
I don't know.
a reduced price, I think.
Right. I mean, I can remember the days when they used to say, I mean, this is years back, they had a TV licence, they had television detector bands that would go round to detect if you had a telly on. And then I was told they were fake. They couldn't tell if you got your telly on or not. And the only reason they said they had these detector bands was to make people go buy a TV licence. Do you want something to wipe with?
Yes, please.
Alright, let's give you a cloth. And I remember thinking, bloody hell. They faked that, and I couldn't believe it. You've one of my little rolls.
Thank you.
Yeah, little roll there for you. Yeah, I remember thinking, blimey, did they used to do things like that? Would they be that bad to do that to try and... But it obviously works, because I can remember seeing these little these band things, but evidently they were just decoy things to make people think, oh, I better go and get a TV licence.
Yes.
We're going to tell you about it. I think surely they wouldn't do things like that, but maybe they do.
So all on a database.
Yeah. I mean, now it's easy, and as you say, it's on a database, but back in the day they didn't have anything, they didn't have the internet, did they?
No.
So I suppose they used to think, right, well, we catch people out, make people buy a TV licence. I always said BBC need to go commercial, like the rest of us, which is what I think they should do now, shouldn't they? When you think of it, it's a bit old hat, because people pay for Sky, don't they? You pay for bloody Amazon and all that, so you're paying in a way for a TV, isn't it? So it seems, I think, unfair.
Got it working.
I just can't believe you just done it just like that. I've got TV up here. Oh, thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
You're stellar geezer, you are.
No trouble.
You work, mate.
Thank you.
I'll put your name out to quite a few people, I'll tell you. And I know a lot of people. I do a lot of work with people, and I shall get you work.
Thank you.